Hello everyone, welcome to this session. Hi Suhani, hello Neha, good to see all of you join in. Welcome to today's session. I hope all of you are doing well. How was your day so far everyone? Hope it was good. Okay, welcome to the session guys. Chalo, let's get started. What are we waiting for? So welcome to Verbal Ability by Ritu Dudhoria. Chalo everyone, let's get started. So I hope all of you are a part of this Telegram group guys, Unacademy_Ritu Dudhoria. If you're not a part of the Telegram group yet, what are you waiting for? Go to Telegram, type in Unacademy_Ritu Dudhoria, join the group for all the links, PDF, guidance, support that you can get. Hi Prishita, welcome to the session. Hello. So guys, enroll for these batches. These are the ongoing and the upcoming batches. आप देख सकते हो guys कि कल the batch that I'm a part of is starting, which is on 23rd February. Okay, it's a master batch guys. All the concepts and the practice exercises will be discussed right from scratch. I want every single one of you to be a part of it. आप देख सकते हो कि the batch has exceptional educators. There's me, there's Udit Saini sir, there's Praveen Tyagi sir. So what are you waiting for? जल्दी से enroll करो. ठीक है 23rd February को. Don't forget to apply the code Ritu MBA and take the subscription if you haven't already done so. Hi Prishita, hello Dark Light, hi Anupriya, hello Sanidhya. Hello, Kapil. Good evening. Hi, Malika. Hello, Shan. Hi, Adish. Adish, no. This session is specifically for CAT 2022, 2022, 2023. पर हाँ इसमें हम लोग पैरा जम्बल्स ऑड वन आउट भी डिस्कस कर रहे हैं तो वो आपको डेफिनेटली हेल्प करेगा आईपी मैथ में पर थोड़ी सी स्ट्रैटेजी वहाँ पे डिफरेंट रहती है क्योंकि आईपी मैथ में ऑप्शंस आते हैं और आईपी मैथ में आपको पैरा समरी ये क्वेश्चन ज़्यादा नहीं आते पैरा जम्बल्स आते हैं. Yes, Dark Light. So, anyway, welcome. Thank you, Nupur. Thank you so much. Chalo, let's get started. So, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months subscription, as you can see on your screen. All you have to do is apply the code Ritu MBA and jaldi se take the subscription because you're missing out on some great concept batches, beginner level batches, complete full-fledged batches, long-term batches. Hi, GZOP. Welcome to the session. Welcome to your first live session. Be a part of our sessions daily at 5 p.m. Okay, regularly on YouTube. Hello, welcome to the session. So guys, iconic subscription लेना भी बहुत ज़रूरी है. 6 months, 12 months, 24 months subscription. Again, these are the prices. आप अपनी screen पे prices देख सकते हो. What is the difference between iconic subscription and plus subscription is? आपको आइकॉनिक में भी प्लस के सारे बेनिफिट्स मिलेंगे पर डिफरेंस ये है कि आपको आइकॉनिक सब्सक्रिप्शन में वन ऑन वन मेंटरशिप का भी बेनिफिट मिलता है. Okay, so आप देख सकते हो कि mentorship is very important because you get personal guidance from your mentor. They help you to plan your timetable and schedule and study. Hi Aryan, hello everyone. Mentoring बहुत important है. Test analysis and yesterday, we had a session with the achiever wherein Aditya, who's an ex-student of, who's an alumnus of NMIMS Mumbai, he came and spoke to you and he spoke, guys, if you can, those who were a part of the session, you would remember that the one thing that he told you was mocks, mocks and mocks. He wrote almost 90 plus mocks. He gave a lot of sectionals. He also told you that, in order to keep yourself motivated and to keep yourself, आपको ये रहता है कि how do I maintain that drive or that motivation till November? What if I lose out on it? So he said it's very important that you get the classroom environment and you be a part of a dedicated batch. So guys, for those reasons also, one is definitely to learn the techniques, to learn the strategy, to learn the concepts. A planned way आपको सारा मटेरियल मिल जाता है उसके लिए प्लस सब्सक्रिप्शन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. It's also important wherein you get to connect with students from all across the country. Unacademy as a platform provides you that advantage. You can connect with students from all across the country and you get a live leaderboard feel as well. You're not just limited to educators of your locality or students of your locality and a certain mindset. You get exposed to educators from all across the country, like the best educators from all across the country and students from all across the country. You get to know the wavelength and ideas of different students. You get a broader perspective. So it's very important and that's when the leaderboard matters more. That's when your performance counts more. So please make sure that all of you take the subscription and don't forget to apply the code Ritu MBA. Prishita, in the month of April, that would be a great time to start. Not now, Nupur. April. That's what I'm saying. April. अभी से आप छोटे-छोटे sectional से शुरू कर सकते हो. Hi Shivam, welcome to the session. ठीक है. So guys, if you have any doubts regarding subscription, the latest offers or your preparation, Feel free to call up this number and a counselor who will be representing me will get in touch with you. And don't forget to apply the code Ritu MBA. चलो let's pick up from where we left off. तो कल के क्लास में guys हमने पैरा जंबल के कुछ questions किए थे और एक odd one out का question क्या था. Hi Chandu, good to see you in today's live class as well. Come on everyone, first question on your screen. चलो कल your performance was great. ठीक है, आज भी I hope that you can maintain the same performance and in fact better yourself. चलो guys, question on your screen. Hello Sneha, how are you? Come on guys, write language clues. Hi Mahi, welcome to the session. Jeopardize is to harm, put in danger. Come on everyone. Nupur, Mahi, Chandu, Nupur, Nidhi, Prishita, Shivam. Come on, Jeez, Aryan, Dark Light, Adish, Malika, Shan, Sanidhya, Anupriya, Suhani. What do you think? What's the answer? Okay, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5. What about the others? Sorry, come on everyone. Come on, everyone. We'll come to it, Paru. Okay, Mayur, start from tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. The new plus batch starts. Okay, good evening. Let's discuss this, everyone. I don't see a lot of right answers. Actually, I don't see any right answer. Many of you have gone wrong with the opener as well. Nope. Okay, let's see. Guys, the answer to this particular question is 41532. Okay, now please listen to the explanation. Please understand the process. Okay, it's completely fine, guys. It's just the first or second month of your preparation. You're bound to make mistakes. You're bound to get it right. Just keep absorbing, okay? Because that's the purpose of live classes, कि आप techniques को absorb करते रहो. Now listen to this. The rapid emergence of new technologies and the growing influence of big data are disrupting traditional operating practices in a way not seen since the Industrial Revolution. Now, my question to all of you is, okay, let me involve all of you. Let's do it in a systematic manner. Can this be your opening sentence according to language? First, you focus mainly on the language clues. Okay, first focus mainly on language clues. Can this be your opening sentence according to language, guys? Is there any unanswered pronouns? Are there any, abrupt conjunction usages? Koi baat, this, that, those? No. Can I say that this can be your opener according to language? Correct? Language के basis पे हमारा opener हो सकता है. If transforming is at a pace or scale that customers feel unsettled by or that jeopardizes or harms the reputation of the company, endangers or harms the reputation of the company, then innovation is almost as dangerous. Okay, this can also be your opening sentence according to language. Indeed, while a willingness to reinvent and challenge the status quo is key to future commercial success, it cannot come at the expense of the present. An important language clue over here is indeed. Usually, this is a reiteration or a further explanation of what is already given. Usually, this does not. Usually, I'm using the word generally or usually. It can still be, sometimes if it's the second or the third para that they've given us, but usually this is not our opening sentence, so we'll keep a watch on this. There's no denying that the manufacturing industry is going through a period of unprecedented change. Unprecedented, never before seen. Not pre means before, seed means happen. So something that's never happened before. So this also can be our opening sentence. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. There is no denying that. It's just a general opener. Like there over here does not refer to a place there. It's a general statement that you cannot deny. There's no denying that. Yet, even in a world where innovation is table stakes, there is an important distinction to be made between evolution and revolution. Now, guys, when there are three statements which can be perfectly good openers, you don't select an opener. You build subsets. So if you have selected an opener, if you've selected one as the opener and then built the order, or if you've selected four, or if you've selected even two as the opener and then built the order, your strategy or method of approaching this question is wrong. Okay, when there are two or three good openers according to language and there is no clear logical link ki haan yahi opener hoga, don't select one. Now what you have to go is, after identification of language clues, this is step number 1. Step number 2 involves identification of subsets. Okay, identification of subsets, and generally, okay, those subsets have to be made on the basis of these language clues. Okay, now अगर हम देखें यहाँ पर 5, yet even in a world where innovation is table stakes, there is an important distinction to be made between evolution and revolution. अब इसको आप किस statement से link करोगे, या कौन से आपको clear subsets दिखे यहाँ पे? ठीक है, I will ask you some questions. You tell me, you will be able to form subsets. Manufacturing industry is going through a period of unprecedented change. Can you tell me which statement tells us the change the manufacturing industry is undergoing? Which option gives us the changes that are happening in the manufacturing industry? कौन सा statement बता रहा है guys? Which option talks about the changes that are happening in the manufacturing industry. ये rapid emergence of new technologies हो गया, growing influence of big data हो गया. Yes, they are disrupting the traditional practices. That means changes are happening. Correct? So 4 and then 1. So manufacturing industry is going through a period of change. This period, it has never happened since the, it's the first, like industrial revolution के बाद हो रहा है ये, these are the changes. So 4 and 1 का link है. So there's rapid emergence of new technology, there's growing influence of big data, and they are all disrupting traditional operating practices. Now, in a way that has not been seen since the industrial revolution. Now, which sentence picks up this? Look at this. There is a distinction that we should make between evolution and revolution. Can I say that this draws from this statement? Industrial revolution में ऐसे हुआ था, but then the author says, but okay, वो revolution था. Now we have to make a distinction between revolution and evolution. Very good, Surajit. Did you understand the link between 4, 1 and 5? No, Nupur. Why should suggestions always come at the end? And anyway, 5 is not a suggestion. 5 is like you don't mix up these concepts together. It's not a solution. It's not a solution. See, sometimes what happens is our categorization can go wrong. What might look like a suggestion to you may not be a suggestion. Maybe something that just the author is pointing out that, this is something that we need to look into. That may not be a suggestion or a solution. So you have to be very careful. Build through similar ideas. Okay, so did you understand 4, 1 and 5? And not always solution will come at the end. How can you say that? For example, solution will come at the end only, let's say 4, 1, 5 and 3 all are problems. Then you can say, okay ma'am, 2 is the solution, so I will put it at the end. But sometimes what may happen is only 4, 1 may be problem, 5, 3, 2, all the 3 may be solutions. So though 5 is a solution, still I'm not putting it at the end. Okay, so that it's very important. You cannot directly place it towards the end. Okay, good. So 4, 1 and 5 ka link ho gaya. Okay, now, indeed, while a willingness to reinvent and challenge the status quo is key to future commercial success, it cannot come at the expense of the present. If transforming is at a pace or scale that customers feel unsettled by or that jeopardizes the reputation of the company, in the short term, then innovation is almost as dangerous as not transforming at all. See guys, look at this. It cannot come at the expense of the present. You should not sacrifice the present just for the future. Did you understand the link now? This was purely logical and that's why you've gone wrong. It was purely logical. इसमें जो language clues थे वो भी logical था. देखो कैसे किया. Unprecedented change. 1 tells us what the unprecedented changes are. Revolution. The author says, but it's very important that we distinguish between evolution and revolution. Okay, transforming and reinvention are linked. Yeah, they are similar, right? I'll come to that. Good point, Surajit. Then, now, the indeed here refers to this. Author बोल रहा है कि there's an important distinction that we should make between evolution and revolution. Revolution is more like a sudden change. Okay, it's more like a sudden, complete transformation, radical transformation. Evolution is something that, it's a gradual change and something that has a good impact on your, it's a gradual step-by-step process that happens. So indeed, यहाँ पे refers to a willingness to reinvent and challenge the status quo is key to future commercial success. It cannot come at the expense of the present. That means that सब कुछ revolutionize करना जरूरी नहीं है. So this indeed actually, Surajit, is for both 3 and 2 combined. This indeed is actually for both 3 and 2 combined. 3 and 2 together tells us what the difference between evolution and revolution is. Did you understand this? He is in a way asserting, correct? He is in a way stressing on it ki yes, what they are saying is true. And indeed, and then 3 and 2. 3 and 2 says ki if it's very fast or if it's at a pace, revolutionizing pace, at which, it may harm the present or the short term of the company, then don't go ahead with it. But this indeed is not just for 3. It's for the subset 3 and 2. Did you understand this? But it's a very tricky and a logical one. Clear, guys? So mark the questions. Whichever questions you had real difficulty in class, I'll come to that point also. Whichever question you had real difficulty in class, mark them. Okay, so 2 and 3. Okay. I'll give you a convincing reason. So you feel 3 में जो indeed है, that's an explanation of 2. That's your take, Surajit, on this? But don't you feel that this talks about innovation is almost as dangerous as not transforming at all? Don't you feel this not transforming at all is as a little alien idea? No, but then I wouldn't say that this is an explanation. See, indeed means it has to be an elaboration of it, or it has to be an assertion or like a reiteration and an elaboration of it. This would not elaborate two. This kind of sums up what two is. This sums up. So I wouldn't use the word indeed for this. And plus it says not transforming at all. Got it? And the entire flow of the passage is very, like it's going from a specific idea and then elaboration. For example, unprecedented change, 1 gives us the elaboration. Okay, similarly, 3 talks about that you should not come at the expense of the present. For example, at the expense of the present means what? 2 elaborates on it. Clear? Done, done. Go through this. Just think about this once. Okay, very good. Come on, let's go to the next question. Odd one out. Come on, guys. Come on, everyone. Not very frequently, Adarsh. Okay, 1 or 3. That's the confusion. Okay. Guys, the odd one out over here is 3. And the order of the remaining sentences 4, 2, 5, 1. Okay, the odd one out is 3 and the order of the remaining sentences 4, 2, 5, 1. Okay, come on, let's look into this. That voice isn't the sound of anything. It's not even physical. We cannot observe or measure it. Yet it decides a man's social and personal self. That truth was discovered in 1887 by Helen Keller, a deaf and blind girl, then 7 years of age. I did not know who I am. I lived in a world that was no world. Okay, that truth. The American psychologist Laura Burke proved that the substitution of objects, say a cup for a hat, requires internal thought than an impulse. I think, therefore I am. The 17th century philosopher Descartes proclaimed as a first truth. Okay, now can I say 4 and 2 ka link hai? This was proclaimed as a first truth and then it was rediscovered. Yes, can I say 4 and 2 ka link hai? Clear? Both these pioneers, both over here refers to Descartes and Helen Keller, as both these pioneers, a fundamental part of conscious experience is inner speech, inner voice, and then that's why you can link 5 and 1 together because of inner voice and that voice. Clear? 4, 2, 5, 1. Both these pioneers, the first one is Descartes and the second one is Helen Keller. Okay, got it? Did all of you understand this? 3 is irrelevant. Clear? Good, very good. Come on, let's go to the next one. Next question on your screen. Come on, everyone. No link, an independent statement, Kapil. So what, Shan? Age has nothing to do with it. 3 is the odd one out, no. Wait, okay, why not 3? Why isn't she the pioneer? Then that truth कहाँ लगाओगे आप? Okay, you want to go with 4, 3, 5, 1. आप लोग 4, 3, 5, 1 के लिए बोल रहे हो. Instead of Helen Keller, you want to put 3. But this is about substitution of objects. The other statements are about self-discovery. So anyway, 3 is the odd one out. And age has nothing to do with... age is really nothing to do with pioneer. 4, 2, 5, 3. 4 or 2 correct hai. 5 or 3, but 5 and 3 ke beech mein, this is about inner voice and inner speech. This is about substitution of objects. It has nothing to do with inner voice. This has something to do with inner voice. Isn't 5 and 1 a clear link? If this was a para-jumble question, every single one of you would have linked 5 and 1 together. So what you have done is you have read the passage, you have figured out that okay, this is going to be the odd one out, and then you've tried to get the order out of the remaining sentences, which will not work. You need to treat it as a para jumble, and then if this was a para jumble, I'm sure all of you would have connected 5 and 1 together, isn't it? Come on, next one. Okay, come on guys, next one. No, no, no. Guys, go through it carefully once. You seem to be going off track with this one. Okay, 5, 2. Guys, the answer to this question is 2. Okay, 2 is the odd one out. Come on, let's have a look at it. However, even a modest rise in the mortgage rate can raise monthly payments, causing a broad rippling effect throughout the economy. The ultra-low mortgage interest rates fueled a revival of the housing market after the Great Recession that occurred in 1930s. Thus, higher mortgage rates have repercussions or consequences beyond the home market. Increase in mortgage rate might be good in one respect. They eventually dampen the housing prices, making houses affordable to more people. Consequently, the decrease in demand in other sectors, though inconspicuous means unclear or not obvious, does have some impact visible only in the long run. Okay, now guys, let's understand the links here. Okay, now can you tell me any subsets that you framed, any subsets that you formed? Come on, guys. See, this talks about how it can be good. This says, however, how an increase can be bad. Correct. So can I say 4 in 1 ka link hoga? Yes or no? Can I say 4 in 1 ka link hoga? I'm not saying that, okay, see, I'm not saying that ki aise hi, रुको. I'm not saying that this is the order. I'm helping you to link sentences together. I'm helping you to link sentences together. See, 4 talks about increase in mortgage rate might be good in one respect. Correct, it makes housing affordable to most people, etc. However, if you look at this talks about how a rise in mortgage rate can also raise monthly payments, causing a broad rippling effect throughout the economy. And if you say this says throughout the economy, we can also say that yes, it has repercussions beyond the home market. It has repercussions beyond the home market. So the entire, the entire passage, that is 4, 1, 3, 4 and 5, all the statements talk about increase, decrease and even a moderate increase or a moderate decrease, what repercussions or what impact it has, not just on the housing market but throughout the economy. But if you look at 2, okay, the ultra low mortgage interest rates fueled a revival of the housing market after the Great Recession that occurred in 1930s. Don't you feel that this is too specific? Yes or no? Don't you feel that this is too specific? Clear, it could be a part of the same article but not necessarily a part of the same paragraph. Clear? Did all of you understand this point? Yes? Yes or no? This talks about in other sectors can have an impact on the housing, and even housing can have an impact on the other sectors. See, 5 says other sectors. Okay, look into this. Okay, I will explain this once more. See this. Increase in mortgage rates might be good in one respect. एक respect में वो अच्छा हो सकता है. It can be good in one respect. However, it can also have certain negative consequences, like it can raise your monthly payments, so उसका एक negative impact भी हो सकता है, and that negative impact can run throughout the economy. Okay, that negative impact can run throughout the economy. It will also affect other sectors. It will also affect other sectors. Other sectors means other sectors beyond the home market, which is what 3 also talks about. Other sectors, rippling effect मतलब अगर आपका हाउसिंग मार्केट इफेक्ट हो रहा है, उसके बाद सारे सारे एक एक करके वो जो डोमिनो इफेक्ट होता है, that is called as rippling effect. Okay, so other sectors throughout the economy, not beyond the home market, all of these are synonymous. Throughout the economy मतलब हाउसिंग मार्केट के अलावा भी जितने सेक्टर्स है. It's mentioned ना शुभम. अरे नहीं, you don't. Okay, you're saying which, that's not necessary. No, they've said throughout the economy. So other sectors implies other than the housing market. That is understood, right? That is understood. Generally, other मतलब यहाँ पे generally एक है housing sector और दूसरा है other sectors. Other sectors beyond the housing market. So the theme of the passage itself over here is to say that how mortgage rates या home market में जो होता है ऊपर नीचे, how that affects other sectors, that is other than the housing market or beyond the housing market or the entire economy. Did you understand the point now? Clear? And the entire passage is more about increase in mortgage rate, higher mortgage rate, rise in mortgage rate. This is about ultra low mortgage interest rate. So anyway, this is odd one out. This is too specific. Anyway, this is the odd one out. True, Nupur, but that's again irrelevant now. I'm not saying that it's not a part of the same article. It could be a part of the same article, but it's not a part of this para. Which other statement talks about? That's not even the theme. The focus is just because interest rate, you can't go ahead with this, guys. क्योंकि आपने देखा ठीक है, यहाँ पे interest rate 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 है. चलो, 5 is the odd one out. That's not how it works. You have to understand the theme. The theme of the passage is how increase in mortgage rates causes an impact not just in the housing market but beyond the housing market in other sectors and throughout the economy. That is the theme of the passage. Clear? That's the purpose why the author has written this passage. Got it? Clear everyone now? Yes, no, clear with this? Okay, come on, let's go to the next one. Chalo. Okay, I'll come back to it, Suruchi. Try out this question and I'll take you back. Ankita, you'll need to refresh or you need to increase the resolution at which you're watching the video. Come on. No, you've got to take more time. Okay, guys. The answer to this particular question is 4. Come on, let's have a look at this. That trade has grown into a multi-billion-dollar industry responsible for the deaths of up to 40,000 elephants annually. Major transnational organized crimes have increased dramatically since 2006, coincident with large increases in legal containerized cargo shipped worldwide. Given the fact that only 4 lakh is the elephant population, intelligence-led forensic tools are urgently needed to help stop this illegal wildlife trade. The illegal trade in African elephants is no exception. Okay, now guys, can I say 2 and 5 ka link hoga? Yes or no? Is no exception to what? These organized crimes. You start with organized crimes in general. You say that African elephants may be ऐसे ही हो रहा है. And 1 and 3 basically talk about how the trade in elephants has grown and there is a need to stop this. Presumably, poachers are hard to catch because they typically operate in large protected areas they know well. Definitely a part of the same article, but not a part of the same para, because the focus of the para is to talk about how the crimes have increased. That increased dramatically, and that's what it is, that it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, 40,000 elephants, and out of a population of only, let's say, 4 lakhs. So it's basically to talk about that. Got it? Did all of you understand this? Very good, clear. Okay, so, okay, consequently, over here, Surajit, okay, 1 minute. So consequently, the decrease in demand in other sectors, though inconspicuous, does have some visible impact only in the long run. Now, what did you link it with? What did you link it with? What was the order that you got, Surajit? One minute, I'll have to refresh. एक second. एक second, come and do it. Okay, now it's fine. Yes, what was your order? 4513. You went with 4, 5, 1 and 3. Okay, increase in mortgage rate might be good in one respect. They eventually dampen the housing prices, making houses affordable to more people. Consequently, the decrease in demand in other sectors, though inconspicuous, does have some impact visible only in the long run. However, in a modest rise can raise. No, 4 and 1 ka clear link hai na. This talks about it might be good in one respect, but it may be damaging in another respect. So 4 and 1 ka clear link hai. Okay, and can cause a rippling effect throughout the economy. It can raise monthly payments, and then I would say 5 and 3. Odd one out, Dave, is the sentence which is not a part of the paragraph. Okay, great. Come on, let's go to the next one. Chalo guys, para summary question on your screens. Okay, don't worry about the order. Up, odd one out, वो theme के basis पे करो आप. It's okay. Don't worry about the order. Come on, try this out, guys. Para summary. No, today no open house, guys. We will try and cover up a few more questions. No, guys, no open house sessions till I update you further about it. Come on, everyone. Come on, everyone. Question on your screen. Para summary, you have to tell me which option gives us the best essence of the text. Come on, everyone. नहीं, summary ढूंढना है आपको. जब gist of the text ढूंढना है. Schism means gap or difference. Split बोल लो, division बोल लो. Two, 4. Okay, what about the others? We'll come. अच्छा, 1 minute. 1 second दो guys. Yeah, come on. Okay. No, guys, I see that everybody seems to have gone wrong. Allegiance means to pledge your loyalty. Okay. For religion, we wear funny costumes, do complex rituals, and greatly waste vast resources. Many explain strange religious behaviors as arising from strange religious beliefs, but beliefs are not central to most religions, and we must explain why religious people have consistently better outcomes in health, work, marriage, and happiness. So this is one keyword. Okay. So why they have consistently better outcomes? Most of us need to agree that religion is more about communities bonding together via common practices. One can show membership and loyalty to a group by sacrificing for it, joining in rituals, Okay, showing visible badges. So ये सब जो आप processes करते हो, it's basically showing that you're a part of a group and you're a member of a community. You show that you're loyal to certain group norms by enforcing them. Even celibacy and martyrdom are possibly overly extreme variations on functional religious behaviors. Now listen to this. Religious practices, it's more like understanding what the author's opinion is, or more like understanding what the author's position is. Rather than getting all the facts right, now para summary has become more of understanding what the opinion or the position of the author is. Okay, now can I eliminate option 4? I don't know why you've gone with 4. How can the answer be 4? 4 means it creates a division in societies. This is clearly negative. Here, ये बोला है कि it helps in bonding together. It helps in bringing people together. It creates a sense of unity. This says it creates division. So can I say 4 can be eliminated? Hi Anna. Can I say option 4 can be eliminated? It contradicts the entire passage. This option contradicts the passage. The author has a positive opinion about what religion does. Loyalty makes religion what it is, an aspect of human life that is irrevocable. Irrevocable means cannot be taken back, and you cannot go back. Now, loyalty makes religion what it is. Does loyalty make religion what it is? Or religion helps in building loyalty among people? Isn't this completely the other way around? And where if they said that it's an aspect of our human life that is irrevocable, an aspect over here will refer to loyalty then. Is the passage about loyalty or is it about religion? Goes out. इसमें तो shift focus ही shift हो गया. It means like the main idea of the passage is loyalty. The main idea of the passage is not loyalty, it is religion. Despite its apparent complexity of practices, religion serves the basic function of social cohesion. Cohesion means bringing people together. Religious practices elevate us to a higher level whose domain is primarily spiritual. Okay, now guys, understand the main goal of the passage. Understand the main, see 3 and 4 can easily be eliminated. The confusion is 1 and 2. Right, 1 and 2 में basic confusion है. Now, if you look at this part, okay, one can show allegiance to group norms, hearing sermons, believing in God, supernatural gods, celibacy, martyrdom are plausibly or believably overly extreme variations on functional religious behaviors. So it basically talks about how religious behaviors can bring people together, okay, and can enforce all of these points. Now, can you tell me how will you differentiate between 1 and 2? How will you differentiate between 1 and 2? Come on. Come on, guys. Consistently better outcomes in health, work, marriage, and happiness. Can I say that the goal of the passage is very good? Excellent, Suruji. Guys, the goal of the passage is how religion makes us better people altogether. That's what it says. Better outcomes. चाहे वो health हो, work हो, marriage हो, happiness हो, builds. Its community bonding is just one aspect of it. The social cohesion is just one aspect of it. ठीक है, it's basically about how it elevates us or how it makes us better people. Whether it's sense of unity, whether it's loyalty, okay, whether it is, and they've nowhere said basic function. Okay, so that's why the answer option is 1. Did all of you understand this? Purely spiritual. Spiritual matlab it's not just, it believe, चाहे वो belief in God हो, चाहे वो sermons हो, चाहे वो celibacy हो, चाहे वो martyrdom हो, चाहे वो better outcome हो, all of this comes under the bracket of spirituality here. Clear? It's more broader. It goes, Nupur. That definition of spirituality is something that you'll have to take as flexible here. Sacrificing for the sake of unity, all of this is nothing but spirituality. Okay, Come on, let's go to the next one. Chalo guys, again, author's main opinion or position. Very close, correct, very close. But the key idea over here was in the middle of the passage. Better outcomes in health, work, marriage and happiness. There is complexity of practices, na? ये है point है. I will tell कि 2 है, valid है, but it does not tell us the main point. The main point is becoming better, correct Ankit? That becoming better point, that higher level वाला point 1 में है. So you have to tell me what is the author's main point or main position. Rather than para summary, I'm going to call this as author's position. Come on. Come on, everyone. Okay, Monty, Surajit, Shan, everyone says 2. Statements such as public policy X is not in the national interest are omnipresent. For example, Peter Navarro and Greg Autry claim that some American CEOs are acting against our national interest. In reality, the concept of national interest is meaningless. In fact, unfortunately, it sometimes justifies imposing the preferences of some individuals on others. Imposing your preferences on others. Protectionist wars and even real wars have been waged. Minorities have been oppressed, used against foreigners and fellow citizens. Okay, now it's used justifiably. No, this is positive, and the entire passage says it's not justifiable, it's meaningless. So that's why 1 cannot be the answer. It contradicts the passage. Personal preferences need to be imposed. No. Basically, this does not even have the national interest wala point. The basic purpose is national interest का जो point है वो tyranny का point है, मतलब domination, dictatorship हो जाता है. You're trying to oppress people, trying to impose your thoughts. Wars हुए हैं उसके कारण, and that is why clearly the answer option will be 2. Tyranny is the right word. Very good. You focused on the keywords. Wonderful. Come on, let's go to the next one. Next question, guys. Come on, everyone. 6:30 शुभम। जब तक शुभम को 100% एक्यूरेसी नहीं मिलता है, विनिंग स्ट्रीक पे नहीं आ जाते हो आप, तब तक। Come on everyone. Two, 4, 3. Guys, look at the options that you said. 2, 4, 3, 1, 5. सब कुछ आ चुका है. Okay. Guys, listen, the answer to this question, chalo, I will reveal the answer to this question because it's really fun. Thoda, ruko. Let's go through this first and then I'll tell you. Listen up, guys. In political analysis, it is natural to assume that citizens are rational, so that their political preferences reflect their views on policy. These policy views in turn derive that some combination of self-interest and concern for the general welfare. But we need to identify an emotional component based on social identity in political behavior. Apart from policy preferences, we simply think of ourselves as a member of Party A or Party B. Our sense of political identity is tied in with other elements of our identity, including race, religion, social class, and so on. We need to remember that classic experiment in social psychology in which people are assigned arbitrarily or randomly to different groups and then made to compete with each other. Within each group, still loyalty develops and people in one group become antagonistic or hostile towards the people in the other group. Now listen to this, guys. So ये बोल रहा है कि we always think कि we are a member of party A or party B depending upon religion, race, social class और इन सब के कारण. Okay, but then what happens? Wait, hold on. Listen to this. We being rational beings, our decisions are decided by a rational choice of policies than by our social preferences. Social psychology experiments prove that man becomes irrational when it comes to political preferences. We become emotionally invested in victories of a political party. This talks about victory of a political party. Where have they spoken about victories? Where have they spoken about victory, guys? और इसमें वो social psychology का point नहीं है. हाँ या ना? Can I say victory वाला point के कारण 3 irrelevant option है? We become loyal to a political philosophy because it caters to our social needs and self-interest. Okay, now guys, what have you understood from the passage? अब ठीक है, आप बताओ. बताओ guys, what is the main point of the passage? Listen to this. I do not know how many of you. Okay, the main point of the author actually comes in here. See this, guys. This word indicates a very important contradiction. He says it is natural to assume that citizens are rational, but ऐसे नहीं होता है. We are emotional rather than rational. The main point is to say that we are not rational all the time. So option A is actually contradicting the passage. The author says that no, it's not necessary. That's why he uses the word but. We assume that everybody or citizens are natural, but it is not so. We can get emotional rather than be rational. So can I say option 1 can be deleted? Option 3 can be deleted? Yes or no? Did all of you understand this point till here? Did you understand this point here? Now, self-interest and welfare for the others is the rational component. Okay, the social wala point, you cannot link both social needs and self-interest. Sorry, if you are saying self-interest, then that means you're going with the rational theory. You're going with the rational theory. So 4 is also not the answer. It's basically that we assume that we are rational, but we are not. We become irrational sometimes. And this is what social psychology experiments confirm. Yes, Prishita, you were the only one to get it right. Wonderful. So the answer option is 2. Very well judged. Did all of you understand this? Hello, welcome to the session. Clear? Did all of you understand this? It's about how it is assumed that we are rational, but we are not. And sometimes we become emotional. And this is what social psychology proves. Clear? Yes. Okay. Come on, next one. This is not para summary, guys. Sorry, ये para completion है. Come on. I should have played the devil's advocate now. हाँ. Good, Shubham. One में बोल रहा है कि we are rational. But the author says no, many a times we are not rational. But यहाँ पे contradict करता है वो rational theory को. Nupur, author, it says कि लोग सोचते हैं कि हम लोग सब rational है. But no, actually we are not. We sometimes become more emotional rather than rational. Got it? Did all of you understand this? Clear, Nupur? Okay. Come on, let's go to the next one. Para completion. Come on, everyone. Come on, everyone. Come on, guys, try this out. Para completion question on your screen. थोड़ा time लो, guys. Come on, everyone. A, B, what about the others? Come on, guys. Come on. Okay. Guys, the answer option over here is B. Okay, the answer option here is B. Let's understand this. Consider how far Donald Trump is estranged from fact. He inhabits a fantastical realm where Barack Obama's birth certificate was faked. Obama founded IS, the Clintons were killers, and the father of a Democrat leader. Okay, fine. Mr. Trump is leading exponent of post-truth politics, a reliance on assertions that feel true but have no basis. Being in the seat of power, he should desist or refrain from mudslinging, मतलब दूसरों पे कीचड़ उछालना. Strong democracies can draw on inbuilt defenses against post-truth. This is strong democracies can draw on. When politics is like pro wrestling, society pays the cost. Correct. Answer option is B. Authoritarian countries are more vulnerable. अगर democracy है तो we can have inbuilt defenses and we can come out of it and we don't have to fall prey. But authoritarian countries are more vulnerable when compared to democracies. Correct. More vulnerable to post-truth. Correct. Very good. Excellent, guys. Wonderful. Okay, great. So we'll stop here for now. Okay, we'll continue in the upcoming classes, guys. I want all of you to be a part of the absolute batch for Maharashtra CT. It has started on 19th Feb. Please make sure कि अगर आपका last chance है guys admission का 2022 के colleges में CAT and OMETs का mega combat आ रहा है Feb 27th को 12 noon को, and there are exciting vouchers also up for grab. There are gifts up for grab. There are prizes up for grab and scholarships up for grab as well. So please make sure that you all join in. Why C is not the answer? 1 second. Why C is not the answer? Post-truth politics is more than just an invention of whinging or complaining and bickering elites who have been outflanked. If it's more than that, then what else is it? That has not been mentioned. So this continues the paragraph, but it does not complete the paragraph. Okay, got it, guys? Did all of you understand this? Yes, okay. Didn't understand your question, Shubha. Guys, do call up this number if you have any further queries regarding subscription. Don't forget to apply the code RITUMBA. Ask it out feature use करो. You can directly upload your doubt and get solutions. Up to 3 doubts तक आप upload कर सकते हो. And what are you waiting for? Don't forget, guys, RITUMBA code लगाओ and you can get 10% off. Thank you, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. I will see you all soon.